What's up, guys? It's Poke Esports Analyst coming at you again with another matchup prediction. This time it's going to be for a matchup between Nadas Vincier and AGO. And that match is going to be on September 10th at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That being said, I'm going to be taking Navi on the straight set win, -1.5. Currently, it is at even odds on Bovada. For my pick of the day, it's going to be we'll switch over. We're going to be taking 3 units to win 3 units. And if we look at the match page here, I'll explain to you why I'm edging Navi on this straight set win. All right, so AGO has shown time and time again that their 2 favorite maps are Vertigo and Train. Those are the 2 maps they're the most confident in. That being said, Navi is an excellent Train team. We've seen them beat much better competition in Train multiple times. And AGO's Train the other day against OG was just dry. Not to mention their CT side overall was very poor. And I don't know if they're going to be able to compete with the firepower Navi's going to bring to the table. And after that matchup against Big, it seems like they might be coming back around. And I think these odds are going to shift even more before the match date. So I went ahead and locked it in early for the pick of the day on the 10th, because I think it's going to likely be around -115. And if we're going to get even money right now, we might as well take it. So Navi, they're likely going to take Dust 2. Because if we see it their past 2 matches, so against Ents, they took Dust 2, which they did lose. And then against Big, they took Dust 2. And then against Godsent, they took Dust 2. So they are 2 for 3 on Dust 2 in ESL Pro League Season 12. And they're likely to be 3 and 4 after this match because overall, AGO has a very terrible Dust 2. They don't have the firepower to really compete on T side. And MHL, for the most part, while he is a really great opper, I don't see him as a very prominent Dust 2 opper just because it doesn't fit his style of play. Compared to maps like Vertigo, Dust 2 is a very open map. And he's more of a he kind of opts from close angles and takes more aggression. And for the most part, you're not going to fight up Cat. I don't see him taking very good Cat control against somebody like Electronic, who has just robotic, insane aim and just loves to run up Cat and gets flashed in, just runs and just taps heads like Scream. So for the most part, I think Navi is going to get pretty much a free 1-0 because they're going to take Dust 2. And I think AGO is likely going to take, I want to say they're going to take a Mirage. I don't think they're going to take Train against Navi because Navi's shown that they're pretty good on Train, and they haven't played much Mirage. And if we look at AGO on Mirage, they played it 17 times, and they just recently beat Heroic on Mirage. So I think AGO takes Mirage against Navi. I think it's a pretty close map, and I think that's why the odds are the way they are, is because AGO is a decent up-and-coming team, but for the most part, when Navi's on, which I think they're going to be, because they seem that their last match against Big was, they seem like they're finally turning it around this season and going back to their dominating self. I think they pick Mirage, and I just don't know if they're going to get enough T-side rounds to pull it together, because if we look at their map up against Heroic, very CT side heavy. You're talking 10 rounds each on CT side. And Navi, their CT side is really good, but their T side is also very good because they just have the firepower advantage. And if you're only going to get 5 rounds on your T side, and I don't know if that's going to be enough, really. I don't know if they're going to get 5 against Navi on Mirage. I mean, Navi's Mirage isn't that bad. I mean, their past 2 times they played Mirage, they won, they lost. I mean, they haven't played it since June, which is also why I think AGO picks Mirage. But at the same time, they're dangerous in Mirage. I mean, Navi used to be known for picking it as their map. I don't know what Boom Bitch is going to bring to the Boomich. I said Boom Bitch. I don't know if Boomage is going to bring to the table on Mirage this season because we haven't seen Navi play it, but I think they get a 2-0 win. I think it's a rather clean 2-0 win. I think Dust 2 is probably 16-9, and Mirage likely 16-11, depending on how Navi's T-side is. That's really going to be what it's about. Is Navi's T-side going to be strong enough to beat AGO? I think yes. I think Simple's Mirage is a very good map for Simple. It's like his playground. And I'm going to take them to win 2-0 rather easily. And I think the odds are great. So if you guys have any, you guys have a different outlook, feel free to comment. And like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd appreciate it. We'll be taking Navi on the pick of the day on the 10th of September at even odds at negative 1.5. And let's get that money.